Ooh, you know I gotta give me some of that tech news. Ooh, I want it so good. Supercomputers around the world are under attack by crypto mining hackers. Wow, that really sounds straight out of a Mission Impossible movie or something. I can just hear Tom Cruise on the phone like, it's hackers. They're trying to crypto mine the whole world. But I actually don't think Ethan Hunt's involved. Multiple European supercomputers have been infected with the mining malware called Monero over the past week, including at least 5 at German universities and the Archer supercomputer at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. It's not clear why these facilities are being targeted, although if you're looking to mine cryptocurrency, a supercomputer seems like a fairly logical target, but there is some evidence to suggest there's one hacking group behind all of the attacks, and in the case of Archer, the attacks seem to come from Chinese IP addresses. These attacks are also happening just as many supercomputers are being repurposed for COVID-19 research, so I feel like you have to be a special kind of evil to try and stop that so you can mine some Ethereum for yourself. Let's talk about something less grim, the console war. After the visually dazzling Unreal Engine 5 demo that Epic Games showed off running on a PS5 last week, Epic Games' Chinese division actually said in a live stream that the demo could run even better on a PC powered by an RTX 2080 and an NVMe SSD. The live stream has since been deleted, but in it, the team from Epic Games China reportedly said the PS5 demo we saw was running at 1440p and locked to 30 FPS, but a PC, with the specs I just said, ran it at 40 FPS. Now, the reason we're talking about this at all is because discussion about the power of the PS5 and Xbox Series X is heating up as we approach the console's launch this fall, with the CEO of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney, saying the PS5's SSD is going to be more advanced than anything you can get on a PC. And there might be some truth to that once developers learn to take advantage of the console's specific graphics and memory pipeline, but until then, we don't really have anything concrete to go off of, so I guess the only thing to do is to speculate and argue about it on the internet. And in case you were worried that things were settling down, the US-China trade war is still going strong. The US Department of Commerce announced restrictions on Friday that require foreign companies that use American chip-making technology to obtain a license before they can sell chips to Huawei. That's affecting semiconductor plants like TSMC based in Taiwan, which sells processors to Huawei. China is obviously not happy about this and is now injecting $2.2 billion into developing Chinese chip makers to take up the slack. They're also reportedly planning to put big American companies on its own trade blacklist, including Apple, Qualcomm, and Boeing. Why is it so easy to compare the behavior of countries and corporations to badly socialized toddlers? Just something to think about. But now it's time for the Quick Bits, brought to you by the Massdrop X Sennheiser Open-Back HD58X Jubilee headphones. Wow, when the name is that long, you know it has to be awesome. Because these cans are tuned by Axel Grell of Sennheiser and Massdrop community feedback. They feature new 150 ohm drivers, a clear, fast, and dynamic sound profile, and replaceable soft velour ear pads. Luxurious. They've also got a detachable 6-foot cable, and you can check it out and join the drop at the link below. Quick Bits, huh? Right on. Ubisoft is suing Apple and Google because they haven't removed a mobile knockoff of Rainbow Six Siege from their app stores. I guess this is easier than suing the Chinese company that makes it because there's a whole different copyright system involved there. And it's definitely a knockoff, but like, Ubisoft, this is how mobile games work. Don't sue the player, sue the game. Like not that one game, but like the whole game. Like you know what I mean? The FBI was finally able to unlock the iPhone of the gunman involved in the Pensacola Naval Air Station shooting in December last year, but they're not happy about how long it took. The US government is again calling for Apple to include a backdoor so governments don't have to spend months cracking iPhones, but Apple isn't budging, saying device encryption will remain a core part of iPhone design. Now they just need to address the innumerable iOS security bugs, but that'll come in time. An email app called Edison Mail had a bug over the weekend that caused some users to see emails that weren't theirs. It seems like the bug only affected iOS devices and wasn't the result of a security breach. I wanna go to a security beach. But still, hopefully most Edison users are good people because getting some juicy gossip in your inbox, well, that's hard to ignore. Getting out of jury duty might be harder in the future, as Texas just proved that even if you have to stay home, you can participate in a virtual jury trial. That's right, a summary judgment trial will be held via Zoom, and frankly, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed if the judge doesn't say, "Can we get some frickin' order in the chat?" and bang his gavel at some point. And Dyson has taken the wraps off its electric car, but it's to announce that they're not developing it anymore. Founder Sir James Dyson apparently spent over 500 million pounds of his own money on the project, but it ended up being nixed because of what the car would end up costing. It would have started at 150,000 pounds. And that's just too heavy. All right, enough of this nonsense, guys. Come back on Wednesday for more tech news. I promise it'll make a little more sense by then. You know, you gotta give stuff time to percolate in the old head, you know. I need lunch to percolate in my tummy right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. Dennis, you didn't say anything the whole time.
It's not funny.
Yeah.